We'll get started just moving a little bit. So you'll find a comfortable seat. I like to sit cross-legged. You can also sit in hero's pose up on your shins or your knees. And then you'll find your long spine by pressing into your sit bones, feeling for space across the front of your hip bones. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Feel for length in the two sides of your body. Clasp your hands together and press them up. Keep drawing your shoulders down away from your ears so that you can create as much space as possible. You'll feel for length here as your breath travels up and down your spine. Take your hands over towards the left. Keep hugging that right hip bone down as you breathe into the right rib cage. Morning, Erin. We're just going to do a short gratitude meditation. We're doing a couple stretches to get into the body first. Inhale yourself back through center. You'll take the hands over towards the right side, opening up a little bit through that left rib cage so that you can create a little bit more space for the breath to move. Take a deep breath into the left armpit, the left rib, the left hip. The next inhale brings you back through center. You'll push the hands forward, scooping the belly in. Tuck the chin in towards your throat. Really press out into the hands so that you're creating space between your shoulder blades here. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, scoop the belly in and press the hands forward. Inhale, reach up, lengthen your spine. Last one, exhale, press the hands forward. Inhale, sweep up, and let your hands come down beside you. Shrug your shoulders a couple of times. Then you'll gently land your hands in your lap. You'll soften your eyes if that feels okay. As we start to get into our practice, it's not necessarily about rushing to arrive, rushing to find that stillness. It's just sort of dipping your toe in, wading in, by noticing how you feel today. Perhaps acknowledging what drew you to this practice, why you decided to stay. You'll notice what the body is feeling like, starting at the crown of your head and just giving yourself a gentle scan down. Noticing what it's like in the space between your eyebrows, your jaw, the roof of your mouth and your tongue. Notice what the shoulders are like here, your belly, your hips, the soles of your feet, and all 10 toes. You'll feel for a sense of spaciousness here. And in that space, we let the attention rest. And we meet that attention with our breath. Allowing a softness with the breath as you trace each inhale and each exhale on its journey through your body. Your body is constantly communicating things to you. Your cells are communicating to each other. And you're a pulsating, an electric being. So we slow ourselves down to soothe this system, to tap into what already is, and notice. What do the edges of your breath feel like today? And where do you feel those breaths landing within you? Perhaps noticing where they originate. You're on your own for a couple of rounds to just explore what your breath feels like today. Our breath constantly changes from moment to moment to meet the external experiences of our life. But its natural state is quite calm. As you notice your breath here, see if you can allow each round of breaths to envelop you with a softness, a sense of relaxation. You'll expand your breath awareness into the space in your chest. Just noticing here what the breath feels like as it moves in the front of your rib cage. And we're going to do a short visualization practice. You might have done this one before, and it's imagining a bright white light. You'll place that bright white light in the center of your chest, in your heart space. And with it, it creates a sense of lightness, maybe a little bit of warmth. And the ball is teeny tiny, just sitting there in your chest. You'll allow that bright light and energy to slightly grow, taking up space and residence across the front of your collarbones, draping over your shoulders. And from this light space, you'll picture someone in your life that you're grateful for. Someone who brings light into your life, and you'll picture them here in your mind's eye. You'll picture the last time they did something that made you feel grateful, maybe just smiled at you or gave you a look. You'll really picture it with clarity. What did their eyes look like? What did their smile look like? What did it smell like? And can you taste it? You'll connect the feeling of that memory here to your heart space, allowing it to increase the brightness and the lightness in your chest. Maybe letting that memory bring a little bit of lightness to the corners of your eyes or the corners of your lips. You'll take your left hand to your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand on your skin. Maybe the texture of your shirt or your skin. And the warmth from that light sending energy out into your hand. Your hand sending that loving energy back into your body. Place your right hand on top of your left. And you'll picture that person here again, just flexing that muscle of gratitude. And you'll say to that person, thank you. You'll picture their eyes, you'll picture them in your mind, and you'll say again, thank you. You'll take another deep breath into your hands. Last time, picture them here. Thank you. As slowly as you can, take your hands to touch each other in prayer at your heart center. Maybe even letting your hands separate just slightly so that you can feel the warmth between them without actually touching. We're constantly creating energy in our bodies with our thoughts. And so we harness that here so that we can take it off our mat or out of the space and create context for it in the rest of our lives. Press the palms firmly to touch, left hand into right, right into left. You'll tuck your chin gently in gratitude for this practice, for our community and for ourselves. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for sitting with me this morning. We're on day 5 of our gratitude practice, and I've been placing all the videos just on YouTube if you've missed any of them, so you can catch up. And then I'll also be doing a recap of all the exercises, which are extra. So we sit here and we do the practice, and if you'd like to bring it out into your life, I've been studying a couple of different teachers, and they say that you can't actually bring something into your life in a real way just by knowing about it. So we can know about gratitude, we can practice it, but unless we do something that's tangible out of this space, then it kind of just remains an idea, and it's a lot harder to actually integrate. So we've been doing a couple things each day. Today we're going to be doing a gratitude letter. And so a few days ago we wrote a gratitude letter to ourselves, and you're gonna write one to someone else today. It can be the person that you thought of during your meditation, or perhaps it's someone else, but just something that makes you feel like you can really expand on it, like you can really write that, and maybe you send it, maybe you don't, but I think writing things down actually triggers something in your brain. It's creating a neural pathway, and it's going to help you to experience more gratitude in your daily life. Thanks so much for sitting with me. Today was the last day of the 8 o'clock, so tomorrow morning, Saturday, Australia time, we're going to be doing 9 a.m. So I hope to see some of you then, and if you need to catch up in the meantime, it's on YouTube, which is in a link on my bio. I'll talk to you guys soon.